Hello everyone, welcome to Skylighting Rage. Today we're gonna draw Batteryman Solar. This will probably be the last Batteryman I draw, but this is an important card because it's the only good card in the entire Batteryman archetype. This card is actually the only Batteryman that probably sees play in some deck today. Not always, but it's probably the only Batteryman card that most people know what this card does. But today we're also do things a little different. It's been some time since I last drew something. I basically did nothing the past few days. My practice is not. I'm not being strict with my practice routine. But recently I watched a video again from Mark Brunette, if I recall correctly. And this video was interesting because he gave some tips on how to best use your time when you don't have much time to practice. I really don't do anything too extra outside of the drawings I do here. I mentioned I'm enrolled in a course, but even that course I'm not practicing diligently. I try to start practicing diligently, but so far I didn't have much success in that front. Anyways, in his video he said that one tip he gave that I thought was really interesting was that you should focus on one thing and one thing only, as you don't have much time. And this is basically the opposite of what I was doing in my drawings. I was trying to draw, to color, and to shade my drawings, and when you stop to think about it, doesn't really make that much sense. When I can barely draw properly to do all of that, and to get overwhelmed with like what kind of brush should I use for coloring, for shading, which technique of shading should I use, which layer mode and opacity and maybe some effect. I think that probably wouldn't do me any good to keep on that path. So from now onwards we'll keep it simple and we'll try to only to draw. So today we won't have the coloring and the shading steps, we only have the sketch and the lines. We'll try it out, see if probably if there were to be some results, it will take quite some time, but I think this is a good mindset to have, to focus on one thing, and then when you're good at that thing, then you move on. So I'll try to apply that. And that also has the benefit that I probably, hopefully, will stop going to sleep so late, which is something I've been trying but haven't had much success so far. Anyways, this guy seems pretty complex to draw because he has a lot of parts, and I was shown that I'm not that good even in drawing like squares in perspective, like these planes, which are, I think it is a solar charging thing. I don't know what's it called. Anyways, yeah, best card of the Batteryman deck. We'll try a new formula, and let's see. Oh, and also I'll try to do something that is called gesture drawing. I haven't really read much on that, but I heard the term used a lot, and I think it's used a lot as a practice, practice drill, practice exercise. I don't know exactly how to do it, but from what I've seen, there are people just drawing a bunch of lines without much consideration of them being perfect. they need to be like just represent the shape, the general shape. I don't know from what I've heard or the clips that I've seen. I haven't read much in depth about it. Everyone was doing I don't know, more organic poses, like the pose had more curves, and this guy is a square. So I don't know, I don't know how that works, but maybe we'll try, and we'll try that in the sketch phase. I'll also, yeah, I'll try to be more careful when observing shapes that I have to do on my sketch so that they end up half decent. Probably won't, but we'll make a conscious try. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it. So let's start drawing. Okay, guys, that's it for the sketch. I took a lot more time than I normally take, but I think the result was okay. I pictured something like like this happening. The feet are scuffed, but I noticed I started spending too much time there, and then decided, okay, let's go do the rest, or else we'll be here forever. I think I'm decently happy with the result. I tried to do. I don't know. I'm not doing gesture drawing correct, but I tried to not erase as much. Like just let the best lines show themselves to me, and I try to build this guy piece by piece and make the pieces and put them in a way that they make sense with the picture. I've got some things crooked and some things slightly out of place, like probably this shoulder is too high looking in comparison to this one. Well, right after I said I put things in place. But yeah, overall, at least I like the shapes. I like the way I came up with this sketch. Of course, the hands are still just the outline. Let's see if they let's see how they end up when I draw the lines. Yeah, so let's see. Well, guys, that's going to be it. I think I spent too much time doing this already, but I don't hate the end result. There's still some some lines here that I probably should erase them, but I'm not gonna bother. Overall, I don't hate. I don't hate the end result. I think it looks. Well, you can say it looks like Batteryman Solar. I'm surprised that the hands, especially this one, turned out so good. This one, I obviously when I was making the, I don't know what this is called, the gauntlet, maybe I made it too small, and I think I noticed, but then I was like, whatever, took too long. But yeah, another thing that I'm pretty disappointed I couldn't get his left foot right. I tried, but for some reason I wasn't able like to do this part here. I was doing like in two steps, like this line and then this line, but probably that doesn't translate well. Or maybe looking like this, I probably should make this line go somewhere here and then move this part somewhere around here. Anyways, didn't great. I was pleasantly surprised with the face. I managed to draw some guiding lines that helped a lot to draw his face, and I was pretty happy with that. I think the angle is not of the cylinder here. I think it isn't positioned correctly when compared to this one. I think this one is slightly more tilted like this. Wait, one I can draw. Okay, I think this cylinder here is slightly tilted more this way than mine is, so the face looks a little, I don't know, at least the facial features, I don't know what, the eyes, the mouth, they don't look, oh my god, what is this? I drew over this, yes and no. Anyway, our Batteryman Solar is gonna have an arrow on top of, I can just control Z. Okay, incredible. My IQ is insane. Yeah, but overall, don't hate it. Yeah, it looks like I don't know, he's pushing his. Oh my god, I can't. He's more tilted in this direction, like he's pushing his pelvis a little bit more on my drawing. That's because of those lines here. They are not so angled in the drawing. But yeah, I literally noticed that just now. And in the end, I don't think it's that bad. So yeah, don't hate this. This drawing was pretty hard, but the end result, it's not. I had to make some adjustments here in this. I don't know what I did. It looked like this is a giant sleeve. Yeah, so some scuffedness, but some things went right this time. So yeah, I think we just sign and call it a day, guys. Let's put here. Oh yeah, I also used mainly this pencil and doing this brush and doing the lines, and this one and doing the drawing. I don't know, I think this one is maybe too hard for me, too hard in the sense that I have to put too much pressure to get a decent line, but maybe that's the point of using it for sketching. I don't know if I like this one. Maybe I just have to get used to it. But this one I think it's fine. It has this feature, this weird shape here that turns as I turn my pen. I didn't. If I use this feature for something, I wasn't aware. But yeah, this brush is not that bad. Maybe I'll continue using it. I have no idea what it's called, why it does, why is it like this. Anyway, let's sign with this brush. Okay, with no smoothing. So yeah, hope to see you all in the next one, and see you around.